Hey lovely ones, hope you're doing really well. So with the energy being absolutely crazy pants at the moment, I just wanted to do a DM and a DF check-in just to see how everyone's going. So we'll start this one. This will be the DM check-in, and we're just going to see what's happening in the 3D world, and also we'll check in to see how things are going in relation to the connection, what learnings are coming up, and where they're kind of at in relation to their intention for the next few weeks. So, okay, so we're getting step out of your comfort zone. I feel this is quite a big lesson at the moment for oops, here we go, they're jumping out again, for DMs in relation to being stuck in situations where they are not comfortable with anymore. They're not resonating with where they are, and you know, they're having to make change, but in order to do that, they have to step outside of their comfort zone. They have to actually feel a bit uncomfortable because things need to be shaken up. So the second card we've got is Goddess. So this is in relation to how how the DM is feeling in relation to the connection. So it's talking about honoring your divine feminine energy, seeing your inner beauty and loving every part of you. And the other thing that's coming up strongly for the DMs is there's a lot of issues that are coming up in relation to self-love and self-worth. And I feel like that they've been beaten down a little bit, so to speak, and they're not feeling the love of themselves, which is really important for us as DFs to support them, and but allow them the space to really appreciate who they are and the amazing beings that they are. All right, let's get one in relation to what lessons they're experiencing at this point. And also, guys, just remember this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate for you, then it's not the reading for you at this point in time. Relieve anxiety. Yeah. It's the first word I'm getting here is pressure cooker. A lot of them are in a pressure cooker at the moment. And, it's coming back to that stepping out of the comfort zone. They know that at some point they have to make a decision to move forward, and at what point do they do that? They're trying to sort of just get through and manage on a day-to-day basis, but knowing that this isn't sustainable where they're at this point in time. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers on what's happening to the DM in relation to their 3D environment. Know your power. Yeah. We'll get some tarot clarifiers as well. I'm feeling the DMs are really, really just coming into grips with their intuition, their feminine powers, like their connection to higher self, and they're making these realizations in relation to their connection, and it's not making them feel comfortable where they're at, because some of the things that they believed and they have grown up with are ultimately not resonating with them anymore. Justice. Yeah, they have to balance things now. They've got to make things right for them. They can't live in a situation where it's not working for them anymore. I mean, they have to be honest to themselves. And we're getting the Two of Swords as well, which is, not being able to make a decision and stuck. And this is kind of the energy that's coming up for them. And I know from myself, from my perspective, and I'm sure a lot of feminines out there are experiencing this, is there's been a lot of heavy energy with their DMs, and I feel like they're in a really tough space at the moment, and they don't have a lot of people that they can turn to. Yeah, So we've got new energy. They're wanting to look and see, you know, what can I move to? Where am I at this point? What do I need to do to step into my power to move to this new space? Yeah. And I feel like it's going to be something to do with looking at what makes them happy in their life. You know, what are they doing? What are they doing for work? What are they doing around home? What are the things that work for them and what are the things that don't work for them? And, you know, can they escape into their creativity and their sense of, you know, being amazing, whether it's writing or whether it's philosophy or something creative that will help them to get outside of their space and get outside of their head and acknowledge how wonderful and how powerful they are, so that they can step into this new beginning. I'm just going to get one more clarifying well, we're getting Jade Wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here, and I feel that this is a lot to do with anxiety of where they are. You know, and it is important to look after yourself at this point in time. Even, you know, take 10 minutes out, go and sit under a tree and meditate, or get your hands in the dirt, get back to nature and, you know, work with the elementals and nature spirits and just really feel at one with Mother Earth. All right, let's have a look and see where the DMs are in relation to their connection with their DF. See what we got here. So, see yourself in nature. There you go. So that's obviously what I've been getting, is that you know, it's good for them to get out into nature, to get their hands in the dirt, and they feel that they're connected to you. They feel like they're grounding their connection by being in that space and by being in the purest form that they are. Get some clarifiers. Queen of Swords. Yeah. I think in some cases there's been a situation where the DFs have had to speak their truth, and the DMs are still working through that, and they're wondering how they can move forward successfully with their to their DFs to get out of this situation here. And I think, you know, in their heart, they do believe that they can be successful with this, but I think there's going to have to be some really solid grounding and some honest truth spoken here and a lot of manifestation. Yeah. They're reminiscing. They're reminiscing and they're thinking of this positive outcome and manifesting a successful positive outcome, you know, where you're in a grounded, solid relationship, but it's honest. It's honest and truthful. Let's get a summary energy for this. Okay, Sapphire, easy does it. Your health, happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So we're getting a couple of cards in relation to their health. Okay. So I'm hoping that there's not an issue with anxiety and stress. You know, there's been a bit of energy around feeling trapped and really feeling, what I've been getting from my DM is not really knowing how to get out of it and feeling really stuck. Feeling really, really stuck. All right, let's look at what are the lessons that the DM collective are learning at this point in time. Let's see what we have here. Time to reflect. Yeah, you can see that we've got mirroring here, right? So some of the DMs might just be coming to grips with this connection. They might be just realizing how strong it is, what an impact it is. Four of Wands. Twin Flame card. So, as I said, they're coming to grips with the connection, and they're just realizing that it's something that's not going to be broken. It can't be broken. Even if, you know, you aren't together in the 3D. Yeah, look at this. It's always going to be there in the 5D. You know, and it's a pure love. It's something that is divine and sacred. What else are they learning? They're learning to be strong. I really feel that they're struggling at this point in time, and they're facing a lot of demons, and quite a lot of them are going through a dark night of the soul, which is quite difficult for, as you know, most of you would know. Yeah, they're wanting to communicate, but they're not really in a place to where they feel strong enough to do that just yet. I don't feel it's too far off though. Let's get a summary card. Their lessons at the moment. Garnet. So here's another healing one. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Yeah. So in order to move forward into this space, they have to let some stuff go. And I think that is where they are really struggling with this. And for some of them, they're wanting to have their cake and eat it too. And, you know, I think they're starting to understand by, you know, the truth that's happened in the past that can't be the case. So I'll do one more and we'll wrap it up. I'm just going to look at what are the collective DM's intentions for the next few weeks towards their DF. And if you do like the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button. And I will be doing a reading for DFs as well. Here, the ancient ones. Yeah. I feel like these guys are, well, they might be guys because it is energy, right? Not necessarily male or female, just energy, masculine energy. But I feel like they are connecting, yeah, they're connecting to their higher self. They are really stepping into the masculine. They're understanding what it is that is important to them, how they get out of contracts and step into, you know, out of 3D contracts and step into spiritual contracts, and make it tangible. How do they make it tangible? What guidance are they getting? I feel like there's also a bit of bloodline clearing that's been happening across the DMs. There may be some toxic behaviors from, yeah, from parents, grandparents, uncles, other family members in relation to the way they've been brought up, or, you know, belief systems. Could potentially be anything to do with religion or culture, just something that's been brought up as a structure of part of their life. So they're understanding that, yeah, and here's your counterparts, right? And they're understanding now that in order to move to this, they need to speak their truth, and they need to put themselves in a place where they're removing the stuff out of their life that does not work for them. I think they're doing that. It's just hard yards. Let's get one final card. Unikite, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Yeah, and this relates back to here, connecting to your guides, to your I am, you know, to your soul family, to your ancestors that have passed, etc. Speaking to ascended masters, etc. Getting the information that you need from your higher self, you know, in order for you to move on. All right, lovely ones, hang in there. Hopefully everyone's good, and I'll see you soon. Bye.